Today we'll speak about pyramid. No, I'm not speaking about the Egyptian pyramid. I'm speaking about Maslow's pyramid. I've loved to, before going to the Maslow's pyramid, I've loved to sharing a little bit back and go a little bit back. So a lot of times when we see people who has amazing potential and they do not pursue the things that they are capable of, and we say why they're not pursuing, because they are such an amazing person, they have such a good abilities to pursue a lot of great things, but they do not pursue those things. And today I potentially could share a few things that could allow you better understand them and look for ways how you could help them to improve. Now, so Maslow pyramid have uh, 5 levels. So the first 2 levels are basic needs. Second, third, and four levels are psychological needs, and the last step is self-fulfillment needs. So let's look how it works. So first is basic needs. So that means is physiological needs. So that just means water, it's food, it's rest and shelter. And if a person do not have one of those, all they think is where to get next food, where to get next water, where to get next shelter, and of course, you're not able to think anything else, just basic needs. Now, second step in the pyramid is safety and security. That means you have a water, you have food, you have a shelter, but that shelter could be in a very bad location, so you do not feel safe and secure. So all the time, what you think about if I will be okay in a week, if I'll be okay in a month, and of course, it's very hard to live when you live in that uh, basic need environment. Now, after you move from basics, you start looking at the physiological, psychological needs. That's the first, basically, feeling belongingness and feeling loved. So that means you need to have some kind of intimate relationships or friends to feel that you're part of community, because everyone wants to be part of community. And if someone says that they do not want to be part of community, most time it's they hurt, or they was they were not part of the community for a long time, and they just live in denial. Now, when you have those intimate relationships and friends, the next level, fourth level, is self-esteem. So that means you need to have some kind of prestige or accomplishment, and build your self-esteem with the things that you did or do or feel, to make sure that your self-esteem is good enough for yourself to move forward. Because the last step, the fifth level of this pyramid, Maslow's pyramid, is self-fulfillment, success, and self-actualization. And that means you want to pursue the best version of yourself, or full potential of who you could become. Now, this is very important, because when you think about the creative activities, all the things they could do, a lot of times, as I mentioned at the beginning, that people have a lot of potential, but they do not pursue that, because this is pyramid that all the first 4 levels must be filled before you're able to move that fifth level. So that means when you look into the person who could be a very good, strong athlete or business owner, but they do not pursue that, ask yourself, um, do they have first 4 levels? And if they don't, maybe there is something that you could do to support and make their life better, that they could start thinking about self actualization and make the best of their life.